Okay, so the problem we're running into is we need to be able to pass in this form builder into our partial, and that works on the view um, layer, but then, or I shouldn't say the view layer. Um, it works when it's already in the form because you can pass in this f into this partial, but then the problem is in our create, we have to do the same thing, but we don't really have access to that. So I think I'm just going to simplify this for now. And I'm actually just going to probably revert some of this stuff. So we'll go in here, go back to what we originally had. So let's just get rid of this. Tab that in. Let's get rid of this partial. And same with the create. Let's just get rid of all of this. And let's just refresh the page here. Okay, so this is back to a working state. We have this, so I think what I'm going to do is just whatever shoe is added, we'll just add it to the top of this list. So for that, we want to be able to hook into this. So activity shoe ID, that's what we care about. So let's just do, we'll do var, because as we saw earlier, this file could get called multiple times on the same page. And if we use let or const, that's gonna throw an error. So we need to do var, and we'll do select list. And maybe I'll even call it like shoe select list. And we'll do document dot query selector, and we'll pass in this, and then we'll just do, so if there actually is something, what we want to do here, we want to insert adjacent HTML. So I think we want to go in, yeah, I always forget how this works, so, and we want to do after begin, but actually we want to do, yeah, after begin. And then for this, we will do some escape JavaScript. And in here, we can, or actually, do we want to do escape JavaScript there? Think about this. We basically just want to go in and add a new option. So let's just edit this as HTML, just so we have a template. And then for the value, we can do, let's see here. So we would want to get the shoe dot ID, and we would want to pass in here the shoe, and then it would be name with miles, I think. Is that what we called it? Name with miles. Let me just make sure I have this all closed out right. I think that's okay. So let's just see what happens with this. So click add shoe. I'm going to get my network panel up here. We'll do this. We'll click create shoe. Okay, so that actually works. I actually forgot what I called it, so let me go in here and do add shoe. Let's just do like the old foobar baz. Do that, create shoe. So this is good. But it's not actually doing anything in here, so my JavaScript must be Dynamically selector. So we have this. Let me just go into the console. Oh, okay, so this is throwing an error. Unexpected token, and let's see, where's that coming from? Oh, it's because maybe I don't need to do escape JavaScript. Maybe that's my problem. So let's actually, let's cut this out. Oh, that looks weird now. Let's see here. I think I need to, do I need to do this? Shoe ID. And then we can just, I think we can do this. I know there's a way to do this, obviously, but it's kind of tricky. Okay, so we have this wrapped around there. We'll do single quotes. Let's give this a shot. Let's just do something to stand out. So that did not yell at me. Let's close that. Okay, so that's good. The other thing we want to do is then select this and deselect anything else. So to do that, I think we want to do, we can actually probably put selected in here. I think maybe selected. What happens if we just do that? We'll still have to deselect everything else though. Let's go in here, do add new shoe. Okay, so that's cool, that's selected it. But I'll probably want to deselect everything else. So shoe select list dot query selector all. And this will just be option. So I'll call this var options shoe select list query selector all option, and then we'll go through each option. So for each, and then in here we'll do option, loop through all these, and then we'll do option dot remove attribute, I think. So I think I can just do remove attribute selected probably. Let's go in here, check this out. So add a new shoe. So it selected it, right? And it made it first. Let's see here. So we get that. It's the only one selected. If I go in and just like add a new one. Okay, so that the other one's still there. So this is good. The only thing is it's happening before the please select, which isn't a huge deal. I wonder if we can do shoe select list, maybe dot query selector, and then do option, and then I think we can do it that way. That way this will select the first option, and then it'll add it before that, or it'll add it after the option. So let's try this again. Test, create shoe. Oh, it added it within there. Okay, so that means we need to do after end, I think is what we want. So please work. Let's just do that. Create shoe. Okay, so that's good. And then if I do please work with a bunch of exclamation points, this one shouldn't be selected, but this one should be. Okay, so that's good. Close that out. Please work. Cool, so that's good. I think I'm gonna save that. So git status, git add, and git commit. We'll say dynamically set option, or like shoe select option.